at the movies right now. We're going to see Freakier Friday. We've got our snacks, we've got the popcorn, the slushie, soda, and then we're just waiting on our pretzel bites and our chicken nachos. Popcorn. And she has a lot of popcorn with a lot of extra salt.
Butter.
We just finished watching Freakier Friday, and it was actually so funny. Way better than I expected. What was that? Cars. And I almost dropped my phone down there before I moved to the middle and actually started holding on. Right, we're gonna have a little girls' dinner. We just did a teeny tiny bit of shopping. We're gonna go real shopping next week, but we're about to go to Bahama Breeze. Oh, the wind is probably killing me.
Yes, Bahama Breeze.
Bahama Breeze.
Feel that breeze.
Oh, it's a Bahama Breeze out here.
It's a Bahama Mama Breeze.
So we're gonna go get some dinner. And maybe a little drinky. And let me get my car keys. It's like one of the last sunny weeks in Washington, so we have to soak it up. Why is it so hot in the car?
Hot. Black leather seats in the summer is a no thank you.
Finally using my tripod. Smarty gal.
Those look like little bananas.
They're cute.
Tooties.
These are the only palm trees in the state of Washington.
Kisses. You can eat the thing from the palm tree.
We're about to go have dinner at Bahama Breeze and get some mahi fish tacos. Hey y'all, so I am home from the movies, mall, dinner, and I'm about to take off my makeup and get ready for bed. Well, not ready for bed, but just I guess ready for the night. I have a little bit of work left to do on my most recent care plan. I just have to fix some stuff with like pathophysiology, and then I'm going to study a little bit for my final. I have my final exam on Monday, and I think it's 2 final exams well, it's kind of like 3. So we have our actual final exam, which is honestly mostly just on medication administration, and then we have a dosage calculation exam. They call it like the MAT, so it's medication administration test, and we have that also on Monday. We have one every quarter, and so I have to study a little bit for that. And then I also have my medication administration checkoff and my wound care checkoff on Monday too. So it's a big day. Like on Monday, I'm gonna be at school from I think 8 a.m. to like 4:30 or something like that. And then afterwards, me and my friends are going to try and like grab dinner or drinks or something, which I'm really excited for. We haven't like spent time together outside of school, and we're kind of just excited to be done. After this quarter, we're officially 20% nurses, so it's kind of just going to be exciting to be able to go out with them. So I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of my night routine. I am going to wash my face with this Tatcha, I don't know, hopefully you can see it. I don't have my glasses on, but the Tatcha rice wash is my favorite face wash. And I personally hate like splashing water on my face when I'm washing it. Sorry if I sound a little nasally, it's because I was sick last week and it's still like a little bit up here. I feel fine, but I just feel like I sound a little bit nasally. But anyways, I hate splashing my face with water. So after I wash it, I just use a wet rag to kind of get everything off. It also helps exfoliate it, I guess. So I'm gonna wash my face and then we'll move on. And then the last thing I do is moisturizer. I use this Charlotte Tilbury, the Magic Cream. And I use this one at night because it is a little bit of a thicker moisturizer. And then I use a different moisturizer for my daytime skincare. But it is pretty thick. And so it keeps my face moisturized throughout the whole night, which I really need, especially when it's getting closer to winter time. That is the skincare. As I show you my blemishes. I don't know. Maybe don't follow my advice. And we're all done. And ready for the night. I washed my hair today and just kind of put some leave-in conditioner in it. So it still needs to dry a little bit. But she's getting long. Like, okay, I see you, girlfriend. So I think I'm just going to leave it down for a little while to let it dry before I go ahead and put it into the bonnet for the night. Because I hate putting wet hair in a bonnet, but it is so light. And it feels so good right now. The only thing that I put in it when I got out of the shower earlier was this Curl Talk leave-in conditioner. I like it because it's a spray and I feel like I'm able to get it like more evenly throughout my hair rather than using like a cream or something like that. So anyways, that's it for the night. Like I said, I'm gonna study a little bit because I do work tomorrow. And so I'm not going to have a ton of time to study tomorrow other than like what free time I have at work to get some studying done, which I don't know if it's going to be very much. I still have some lip liner. There we go. Other than what free time I'll have at work, which of course I'm going to use all of the free time I can. But I just want to go over some practice questions and stuff tonight before I have to be at work all day tomorrow and not be able to focus on it. So, that's what I needed to get. Looking at this just reminded me, I was supposed to go to Target today after the restaurant because I needed to get like dog food and some new conditioner, and I also really needed a new loofah sponge. But then when I was at the restaurant, I couldn't remember what I needed, and now I remember, of course. And I'm not leaving the house again, so it's just gonna have to wait until my next day off. So anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Like I said, I have work tomorrow. Maybe I will talk to you. If not, then I will pick back up on Monday for my exams. Good morning. It is August 18th, I believe. I just left my house. I'm on my way to school right now. Today is the final exam. So, well, multiple final exams. So we have a dosage calculation exam, a just regular final exam for the quarter, as well as some final skills testing that we need to get checked off on before moving into our next quarter. So we have, I think, medication administration and wound care. And the way that it works is we are kind of going to build it all into one scene. So I have that due today. It is 7:14 right now. The finals start at 8:30, so I'm leaving just a little bit early just in case there is traffic or anything. And it's gonna be a good day. I'm feeling confident. We do have to have at least a 90%, I believe, to pass the dosage calculation exam, and then an 80% for the final exam. So, like I said, I'm feeling confident. I just really want to, get it over with, get in there, get it done, and move on to break. So after this, we have a month-long summer break, and it is going to be the first real break that I've had since school started back in the beginning of April. We had a break in between spring and summer, but it was only 10 days, and it wasn't really a break because we still had some pre-work and pre-studying to do. So it was really hard to kind of stay in the game. I wouldn't say that I'm feeling burnt out, but I'm definitely feeling like this break is needed. I do go back to work tomorrow, and then I think I work 2 more days this week. But after that, I have a 5-day stretch off from work, which I'm really excited about. And I feel like it will definitely help me refresh. And I'm not going to pick up anything related to school until a week before we go back. So I'm excited, like I said, to get this refresh. It is definitely needed. And then today, either after finals completely or in between the final exams and the final skills testing, I'm going out to eat with some of the girls from my class, which I'm excited about because we haven't done that since we've been in school together. And I feel like we just have a lot to kiki about and a lot to chit chat and yap about. So that is going to be fun. Oh, I can't stop yawning. It is time. Oh, you guys hear that? I have the Witch's Brew Alani. They're finally out, and it is giving me fall vibes. Like I said, I live in Seattle, and it has been pretty gloomy and a little chilly lately. Right now it's 64. The leaves are starting to turn a little bit. I think I have one tree outside of my house that's fully orange. It is a tiny tree, but she's giving main character energy. Okay, so I'm on my way to school. I will talk to you guys probably either after I don't have my phone in between exams. I'll just talk to you after exams are over completely. I have a 3-hour break in between exams and final skills testing. So I will check back in with you guys then and let you know how it went. Okay, I know I look a mess, but I passed my finals. It was like, this final felt harder than any of the other tests that I've taken so far. And it was pretty much all about medication administration for the written final. And then we had a dosage calculation final, which I had to get at least a 90% on to be able to pass the exam without having to retake it during my summer break. And I got a 100%. Like, I have never gotten 100% on a math test in my life. So the fact that I passed my dosage calculation final that needed such a high percentage to pass, and I even surpassed that, was like the icing on the cake. And me and my friends got Wingstop and Crumble Cookie to celebrate. Well, it was like a pre-celebration because we got it in between our final and our skills testing. Which also, by the way, I passed my skills testing and I don't need to retake that. So that's why I'm leaving so early, because originally I had planned to be here until 6 o'clock just in case I needed to retake my skills testing. But we did medication administration for injectable medications. So we did an intramuscular injection of ketorolac and a subcutaneous injection of insulin. And I did that great, got everything, like, didn't miss anything. And then we did a aseptic wound dressing change, so I did that as well, didn't miss anything. So this is the best way to start my month off. I don't have to go back to school again until the end of September, and I just get to, like, feel like a regular human with only working a few days a week and, like, resetting my life over the next month. So I'm so excited. I'm on my way home right now. I probably should run to the gas station and get gas prior to driving all the way home. And then I'm gonna go home, shower, and literally just rot in bed for the rest of the day. Good morning. Let me turn that down. It is, I don't know what day it is, but I do know that it's 9:30 a.m. and it's a Wednesday. I want to say it's the 20th or the 21st. I am on my way to my friend's house right now because we're going to have a little self-care day. She does nails, so I'm going to get these done now that I'm finally not doing clinical until winter, or lab until winter, and I'm on a month-long break, so I'm going to get my nails done to feel something again. And then after that, we're probably just gonna hang out for a little bit. I got us some Chick-fil-A, and we are going to get pedicures at some point today. We were like, we need to find the bougiest nail salon in Seattle that can give us, like, a great pedicure with, like, a little massage in there maybe. We are just, like, trying to pamper ourselves. We have a lot to talk about, a lot to catch up on, and yeah, we're just excited to have, like, a little girls' day and yap sesh. And then I don't know what else we have on the agenda, really. I would love to, like, stop somewhere and get a matcha. But of course I'm driving in rush hour traffic. It's 9:30 in the middle of the week and there's a million people on the road. So what should be a 15-minute drive is taking me 30 minutes to get there. Okay, so we're about to do nails. She's gonna record some little content for her, what do you call it? TikTok.
Yeah.
But look at how cute her little setup is. Wait, turn on the lights.
Turning on the lights. Boop. Redo that color.
She's got some little lights
Yeah.
and all this stuff. And everything is pink.
We ready?
And then we're going to choose. Maybe I should close my eyes because it's kind of see-through.
Yeah.
So we're letting her choose. Oh, look, I can set this here. And then get my crusty dusties.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, God. That hand sanitizer is eating away at my hands.
Christy. This or that. Meow, 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 meow. Little dusty, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so she's gonna close her eyes because they're see-through because I didn't think about that. But we're gonna do her little natural nails here, her little nurse nails. So, first one, we're gonna do color. Okay, close. Okay. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Let me show the camera. Put it back in my hand. Can you see it?
Yes. Yep. Yep.
Okay. Now I gotta know what I got.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna do light colors
Okay.
with some nail art. Oop, I
Okay.
dropped one. And we're gonna do a little French, and it's gonna be glossy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you so excited to see what they come out like, lady? Are you gonna be my biggest fan, lady? Hello? Are you gonna
Ma'am.
be my biggest fan? She doesn't care. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so we finished my nails after doing the little card game. And I think I got light colors, French tip, nail art, and
Glossy top.
glossy. Yeah. So this is what we got. Can you focus? Hold on, maybe on this hand is better. Cutie. And my little thumb. There's a lot of glare, but so cute. This and this is because hand sanitizer hates me. But other than that, it's really, really cute.
And if you hear this song, then go and bend your back, go and bend your knees, baby, shake it to the max. Will the DJ please turn up the bass to the max? Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max. Shake it to the max. Shake it to the max.
Bad man, she love.
Shake it to the
Bad man,
max.
she love.
Please just rewind, let me shake
She
it to
love.
the max.
Bad man, she love. Bad man, she love. Yeah. Bad man, she love. Bad man, she love. Bad man, she love. Yeah. Bad man, she love. Bad man, she love. Yeah. Your pussy fat inna your shot.
Oh, you dealing with the boss?
Yeah. Make you come first, coulda never take a last.
Good morning. It is Thursday. I want to say August 21st. And it is like 5. No, not 5. It's like, I don't know, 6:40 or something like that in the morning. I am currently at my nanny job. I nanny 2 times a week in the morning. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that in a previous video, but I nanny 2 times a week in the mornings, taking him to his daycare that he's at full time. It's really nice because the family that I nanny for, the mom is also in nursing school, so she gets it. She knows what I'm going through, and I know what she's going through, so we're able to help each other out sometimes. But right now I am just watching him. He's playing with his cars on the floor, and we're just hanging out. We had some breakfast, brushed our teeth. So we're going to hang out and play for probably another 10 or 15 minutes, and then we're gonna get dressed and go to daycare so he can have some breakfast. So yeah, we're just hanging out. And then I have work today. I thought I was off, which really hurt my soul, but I work today from 11 to 11. So that is what's going on. So I'll touch base with you guys a little bit later. Okay. Alrighty, it is a little bit later now. Last time I talked to you guys, it was around like 6:40. I took my nanny kid to daycare, and I ended up getting myself a coffee from Dutch Bros so that I could leave it in the refrigerator and then drink it on my way to work, which I'm doing. Well, not just on my way to work, but I'll also be drinking it at work as well. And now I'm on my way to work. It is 10:03. I start at 11 in traffic. We don't have to keep going over it. It says I'm gonna get there around like 10:40 or something like that. So and I work today from 11 to 11, and from what I can tell on the schedule is it looks like it's just me and one other person today. Like a morning person, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And there's not going to be anybody coming in at night. We are very short-staffed in the ED, and we only have one girl who works nights, and she is on vacation right now. So, and on vacation for a long time, might I add. Which, good for her. She deserves it. But that means that it's just me tonight until 11. And then they usually will send us like float pool people down to the ER. But they just are CNAs and they're not ER techs. So the amount of things that they can do is very limited. So yeah, I'm hoping that I'm not walking into work today and my 7 a.m. person has called out. That would actually be terrifying. But I'm working tomorrow as well, but tomorrow is a shift that I picked up in order to kind of help that gap of not having a night shift person. Instead of working my normal 11 to 11 shift, tomorrow I'm working from 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. So it's gonna be interesting because I haven't worked overnight in a really long time, since like I think January. And while it's not completely overnight, by the time 12 p.m. hits or 12 a.m. hits, I'm like ready to go to sleep. I'm tucked into bed with my jammies and my eyes are closing. So to stay up until 3 a.m. then probably get home at like 4 a.m. is going to be a wild transition. And I'm only doing a few shifts like that, but tomorrow is just one, and then I think I have a few next week. So anyways, I'm on my way to work right now, and I will catch up with you guys later. I don't know if I'll be picking up the camera again today while I'm at work, but yeah, it's officially break time.
Yeah.
And if you hear this song, then go on bend your back, go on bend your knees, baby, shake it to the max. Will the DJ please turn up the bass to the max?